So now we're doing vertex form. We want to look at how we can take this equation and graph it on a parabola. Sometimes if it's given to you in vertex form, it might be easier to just graph that than change it into root form, because that's going to be a bunch of steps. So let's set up how to graph this. This value is going to be your horizontal shift. So when I look at that 1, same with when we were doing roots, it's backwards. So that means that my normal vertex at 0, 0, that's the graph. Basically, that's the graph of y equals x squared, and we're going to shift it, transform it, and move it. So because it was a plus 1, it means that it's going to go 1 to the left. Also, this negative 3 is my vertical shift, up and down. It goes up and down like normal. So it's negative 3, so that means my vertex is going to move down 3. The last thing is this a value. Okay? In this case, a was equal to 2. If a was a negative, that's when we get a frowny face, and it basically means that it flipped upside down. Because a is positive, it's going to still be the kind of smiley face, upward opening parabola. Because it's 2, it means that every time that the parabola normally goes up by 1, it's going to go up twice as high, which means it's going to stretch itself out and be more like that shape. So let's take a look at exactly how we're going to graph this. We have the vertex, but usually we need a couple points, or you might want to find the roots using this method. So the way that it works, this is called the step method, is you start from the vertex and you need to go up 1 and over 1. Because the idea is if you had y equals x squared, you go over 1 and up 1 to 1. 1 squared is 1. Then the next thing you do is you go, over 1, up 1. So you go over 1 and then up 3. Over 1, up 5. And you can kind of see the pattern. It's increasing every time. It's odd numbers. So because we had an a value of 2, instead of doing our normal step pattern, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 3, over 1, up 5, we're going to do everything times 2. Times 2 over here. This is 2. Times 2 is 6. Times 2 is 10. So I'm going to go over 1 and then up 2 points instead. And then over 1 and up 6 points, and I count out 6 and actually put it, okay? And then you can put your parabola. You know you did it right if it's got skinnier, if it was a a value greater than 1. If it's a fraction, like half, quarter, whatever, 0 point something, these are all going to make it a wider parabola, like that, because it'll kind of be compressed by whatever factor, all right? That's how you graph the vertex form. That gives you your basic graph. Sometimes it gives you your roots. If you want to find your exact roots, the easiest way really is to do what we did before when you do factoring and turning it into root form.